Does that mean we're ready? Was that the finger?
Welcome to renewsyoucanuse.com. I'm Ruben. This is Keith.
How you doing, dude? Nice to see you.
I'm doing great.
Excellent.
Hey, we're back. We're back in the skinny because you're not wide anymore.
That's because you wanted to get close to me. You wanted to do that. Lean on me when you're not strong.
Stop.
Or because
stop.
you're not strong. Is that what it is?
No, stop. Because
you're hurting your ear.
Yeah.
Is your left ear bothering you more than your right?
It has. I think we might need to switch one day.
That's a good idea because this side's better because it looks like I have more hair on this side. See? If I was talking to you like this, doesn't it look better?
Just work on that comb over,
We'll do that.
You're good.
We'll do that. A lot of changes on our website. Things are looking great.
Things are looking great. Changes are good. And
Yep.
Thank you for the support of the fans. Obviously, the ones who've been there from the beginning, a few months ago, they know what it looked like before to now. To what it looks like now, and it's kind of like night and day.
Dude, I think we should have a tip jar.
Yeah.
Not like a tip, like go off the air as your tip, but a tip as in a contribution tip, so that all monies go towards getting a new camera and upgrading our facilities. And
we're trying to do what we can.
I'm thinking about going on the Jenny Craig diet, and I need a little help because it's a kind of an expensive diet. So if you want me to go on the Jenny Craig diet,
we're going to put a tip jar out there soon.
We should put a tip jar out there. I think we should.
If this is your first time at renewsyoucanuse.com, short for realestatenewsyoucanuse.com, what we do here is Keith and I go over the top news articles of the week and basically put our own entertaining spin on it. At least I think we're entertaining.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to start. I think we have a few pretty interesting articles to talk about.
We do.
So
one's called "Hop on the Bus, Gus." Don't need to be Corey Roy.
The Home Repo Bus Tour.
Yeah, it's called the Home Repo Bus Tour. But they should have done that song. I think that would have been a more creative a way of talking about it. But why don't you start talking about that?
Yeah.
It's kind of fun.
Well, everyone knows that the market is tough right now. A lot of people have foreclosed on their homes, and basically what a company in San Diego is doing is it's actually a pretty clever strategy to get people, to get customers who are interested in buying bargain homes. Now, notice I said bargain and not foreclosed homes because maybe they are foreclosed, but people can get them at a good deal. And people are basically what they're doing is busing people from place to place because there's so many foreclosed homes and so many great deals to get, and they're calling the Home Repo Tour. Right, the
Home Repo Bus Tour. I think it's a great idea to do that. So that all you need to do is you get 20 people on the bus and you go shopping around. Maybe you spend 10, 15 minutes at each house and you take a look at 15 houses in one day. I think that's a fantastic idea.
After all, that's what everyone wants. Just a nice bargain.
I had an idea of doing that myself with all the listings in our office to just set up an open house from 1 to 110 on one house, then 110 to or 115 to 130 to the next house, and just keep on going, and just have one group just keep on going.
Well, I think the main point here, Keith, is that all of these are properties that can be picked up at a bargain. So,
are you trying to tell me that the listings that I have wouldn't be bargain listings? So what are you trying to say?
I'm not trying to say that. But anyways, I think this is great. But I think there's a thing that the article actually states is it would be kind of scary for a bus like that to roll up in your neighborhood and be like, "Whoa, what is this?
Yeah, what's going on here?"
So,
party in a bus.
Party in a bus. That's right. Kind of like that bus that goes around with the drinking and dancing.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
I kind of looked like you last week when I was trying to dance. Anyways,
I don't think you could look that good. That was good stuff that I had going on. I was moving and grooving.
Oh boy. Okay, why don't you introduce the next article?
The realestatejournal.com came up with an article talking about how bad things are. If you didn't know how bad things were, you might as well listen to this because it just talks about how it just keeps on, or it has been getting worse and worse. Right. I think things have turned around a little bit, and I think that we're going to be seeing that. It's always, one thing that you and I know about is being in the business, right in the business, we see things happening before the articles come out and before we find out how bad things were. The month of December went on record as the worst month in 12 years, or worst December in 12 years. Well, that's bad. And then what else do we see?
The median price of a new home decreased by 10% to $219,200 from December, from $244,700 from December 2006.
And
It's a big deal.
you know this one too, Ruben, because it says that this has been the slowest pace of sales since 1965. You probably remember that. Excuse me, 1995. You wouldn't remember 65, would you?
No.
Yeah, you were in diapers then.
Not even. That's, you know what, another article pointing out the bad news in real estate, but you can go check it out for yourself.
Can I just bring up one real quick thing? Is the regionally the inventory went down everywhere except for the Northeast. In the South, it went down 6.5%, Midwest 1.2%, and in the West 6%. But sales rose in the Northeast 6%. So maybe because we're in the Northeast, we're seeing things start to change a little.
You mean
bit.
like us too?
Yeah, we're in the Northeast, right?
I mean, like, because you saw those numbers are because of us.
Yeah, because of us, directly as a result of our show here.
Wow,
Not.
that's flattering. Okay, all right. This is a very interesting article. I think a lot of people.
Yeah, this is my fun one. This is my favorite one.
Learn from this one. That's right. Bankrate.com.
Listen up, boys and girls. This is a good one.
By the way, you can actually check this out on renewsyoucanuse.com. Selling in a sea of foreclosures. I think a lot of people who are selling currently are going up against, properties that are in the threat of foreclosure or have been foreclosed already. And it's important for sellers to know the difference. Briefly, we're going to go over those three different types of homes. There's pre-foreclosures. Mm-hmm. There are auction homes, the first day of the foreclosure, obviously. And there are listed foreclosures, and that's when the banks own the property.
The bank owns the property, and they may have already done a foreclosure and foreclosure auction, and the foreclosure auction didn't work, so they just went to a listed foreclosure.
Right. And pre-foreclosures are when the seller wants to sell before they actually get foreclosed on.
And they can't. And they don't know how to. But we've kind of solved that, haven't we?
Yes, we have. And it's funny that we're just gonna do a little quick plug of what we're gonna try to do to help sellers, because I know that you've been getting a lot of emails about people's real estate issues, and I've been getting a lot of emails about people's mortgage issues. And we're going to do a special report next episode, immediately following this one.
But it is regarding the foreclosures, and it's regarding how to solve the problem. It's anticipated that 2 million more homes, 2.2 million more homes are going to be going into foreclosure. I don't believe it's going to be that much, but that's what the anticipated number is over the next, year and a half or so.
Ridiculous.
I think it's a little bit high, especially since interest rates, by the way, just came down a half a point today.
Right.
And I'm sure you've already known that by the time you already heard this. But if you were to get a loan, Ruben, 2 months ago, it would have been about 6% to get a loan, and today it's probably going to be about 5.375% to get a loan. And that's a real traditional loan, and that's so that the loan officer makes some money, and it's the real number. You might hear 5.25 somewhere, but the real number is about 5.375. But in any case, I think that what that really turns out to be is about $42,000 per $100,000 that you borrow.
Right.
That you're going to be saving from 2 months ago to today. So if you're going to be doing a refi, that's what you're going to be saving. So it's quite significant.
It is.
That turns out to about, on an average of $200,000 loan or a $300,000 loan, that turns out to be about $1,500 a year savings, which is pretty good.
I mean, with the rates the way they are right now, along with the bargains that you can get in real estate, it's ridiculous how much money you can save if you invest today.
Yeah, you really can.
It is ridiculous, and obviously, the buyers are in a different situation, but the sellers are in a lot tougher situation selling their homes, and that's why we've got to introduce this particular marketing strategy next episode. So definitely stay tuned for that special report.
Right, on we don't
you gave it a
I just said aw shucks.
So
stay tuned, it's really going to be good.
Check out the articles. I'm Ruben Austria.
I'm Keith Carberry.
Who are you again?
Keith Carberry.
All right.
Load up, dude.
Make it a great day. I'll see you soon.
Bye-bye.